The opening round ambush tactic will have to go back in the closet for the Japanese side after their impact in their opening game. Now the rugby world knows exactly what they can offer. The big question is, can they back it up and do it again in their second match against Scotland? We will find out over the next 80 minutes. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Rugby World Cup match of the day for day number 4. Scotland, in their first match of the tournament, will face up against the upset of the Rugby World Cup already just after a couple of days. It's going to be a tough one to beat, with the Japanese side taking out South Africa. Now though, they need to continue this pressure. They need to keep their form top if they're going to, push on with that early objective that they did achieve. But for now, we will look at the Scotland side before we look at the Japanese side. Their first match in this very interesting looking pool now. If they can get a big win here against Japan, they could be well and truly in with a good chance of progressing out of their pool. It's a very experienced side with plenty of players who have been around the traps for Scotland, especially in the front row. Dickinson and Ford are experienced comers in the front row for Gilchrist and Gray along the back, but it's in the back row we really notice someone who could be a massive impact for Scotland. Starting on the open side, John Hardy coming from New Zealand to stake his claim here in the Scottish team. Can he be the big part, that out-and-out open-sider that Scotland have been desiring? Laidlaw will design this team around the park. He will guide them and look to put pressure on through his boot. Finn Russell will look to run his back line as best he can. Scott Bennett, Lamont Seymour and Hogg fill the rest of the spots for Scotland. Well, we've all seen what Japan can do when they took out the Springboks in both those sides' opening match. Now, obviously, with all the matches these sides play, it's going to be difficult to rotate the squad to a point that you can still keep your strengths while still getting the whole squad involved. There's been a number of changes here for the Japanese side, but the core is still the same. They'll rely on the likes of Leach, Broadhurst and the newcomer Murphy at number 8. A big ball runner, Murphy. Can he put the impact in that he would like? In the back line, Tanaka will once again start at scrum half. He's got the man who played an inside centre against South Africa, moves in to fly half. That is Tatikawa, who will start there. Plenty of talent outside him. Matsushima will start on the right wing instead of the left wing. Marty Stow will still be there at outside centre as well. So plenty of consistency with Goromaru, the goal kicker, and fullback, a very, very good player. And this Japan squad just looks better and better as the tournament goes on so far. So we're at halfway and we're good to go. Match of the day for round 4 of the Rugby World Cup. Scotland up against Japan. Can we see another monumental upset from the Cherry Blossoms? Or will the Scots be too good at the end of the day? Here we go, match is underway. Scotland kicking off through Laidlaw and deep into the 22 of Japan, and they lumble it up through the middle. Good tackle. Release. John Hardy heads beyond his mark there, and Japan come wide. Real early possession, a chance for him. Matsushima, he gets the run away. He's got speed and a beautiful flight as well. Tanikawa gets the support as well. It's Marty Stow. He goes through the middle, and John Hardy again makes a fantastic tackle. Oh, Scotland are on the back foot now. Plenty of offloads as Tanikawa goes again. Ives, good pass, Leach now as well. Going wide again, Matsushima has knocked it on. And finally, Japan make a mistake. Here's Hogg. He'll get the box kick away from scrum half, and he thumps it straight down the middle. Chasing is Scott, and Tanikawa again goes through, and Denton can't hang on. Oh, look out! Broadhurst in the action, bumping off the tackles. Japan are playing out of their skin at the moment. Cutting a couple out, Tanikawa goes to shot a Horia, and he goes to ground. Good run again. Japan dominating this match. Wide. Matsushima again goes through, and Lamont just hangs on. I've not seen Japan start with such a flurry like this before. Yamashita goes wide, a ball there for Murphy. Opening Sal goes inside Horia again, and numbers for Scotland. This is a big chance here for Tamura, and he finally gets it away. Oh, Fukuoka just about does it for Japan, but they will lose the ball. Back it'll go to Finn Russell, and he smashes his massive kick. Wow, all the way over halfway, 10-metre line. Japan side a half, and we have seen an explosive start to this match from Japan. Take a breath, 15 minutes in, and we've been absolutely treated as we got a line out turnover now. Hard in first receiver, Russell, and Finn Russell knocks on. First possession for Scotland, and a mistake from the favourites. Wow, what a start from Japan. I have to say, you knew they were going to come out with a hiss and roll. Confidence is high, but man, they've really put the pressure on the Scots early on here. Tanaka will feed the ball. Murphy will wait at number 8. He's a big runner. Will they let him go? No, they don't. Tanaka, oh, he throws an intercept. Here's Scott. Scott just about charging all the way, but turnover. That's a good ball as well. Tomorrow with the turnover ball as another run through the middle is taken down from Lamont. Here's another short ball. Away it goes for Broadhurst. Broadhurst himself he goes, and it's here Tanikawa. Takes a tackle, gets a kick away. Bounces in on Ian Laidlaw, and Hogg, they have to run it down, and Hogg will put the ball in goal. Wow. Japan are just all over this game at the moment. Scotland cannot handle them. Here's Laidlaw, goes deep straight down the middle, looking for a little parting in defence. Tanikawa looks outside, and Fukuoka, he's away again. Hogg pulls him down, and Laidlaw has to finish the job. Wow, Japan are playing absolutely phenomenally. Now here's a drop goal. Taikawa has hit the crossbar, and Japan will score the try. Wow, the chase is coming raging through, and they've scored the opening try. Who is it? Tamura. The left, no, it is the inside centre who's pulled it in. Hogg went up for it, and then he come flying through, picked up from Hardy, but the momentum carries him over the line. Wow, that is an astonishing play. The drop goal, shaving the crossbar, and then Tamura just gets it over. Wow, this is just an absolute phenomenal start to the match on the Cherry Blossoms. Giving an absolute treat here to their fans who followed them after their first match, which they, well, let's be fair, developed about a stadium full of new fans after that match. Goromaru makes no mistake with the conversion, and we are 7-0. Japan with the lead over Scotland. Pressure now on the Scots here to deliver something back. They've had no ball to play with whatsoever. Laidlaw. Now he goes left side. Bennett is there, and Lamont pulls it in. Laidlaw goes away to Ford to Gray, and Gray goes to contact. Oh, and loses the ball straight away. Japan come back and running away, and then now Sal and field ball finds us aboard nicely. It's Murphy, who's dragged down from behind by John Hardy. Tanaka goes through. It's Denton who finally pulls him down. Japan are just out of this world at the moment. Horia just about goes backwards. He does, in fact, in the end is a run through here from Leach. The captain finding some good front football for his team. Tanaka now to Sal. Sal gets a better football away. Matsushumi inside ball again, and almost gets a beautiful play, but it is once again John Hardy who slows it down. Tanikawa, a drop goal. No. We're going back for the high tackle. That must have come on Tanikawa. Don't get to see a replay, but this could end the half, and they spend their time wisely enough. Japan. Matsushima, the right winger, is having an absolute field day out there. Here comes the extra 3. That is an extra 3 as well. What a start for Japan. They lead 10-0 over Scotland. Well, upsets aplenty, all involving the Japanese side. Laidlaw, just a couple of minutes left in the first half. He goes deep and finds it. Tanikawa, who returns this with interest. No one's back there. Hogg eventually gets back for the ball. He turns left side, runs and steps straight into the defence, who rakes him down as well. And they might turn this ball over. Oh, you cannot believe it. Japan have done everything. Laidlaw gets a bit of frustration out on Tanaka. But Scotland have just done everything wrong here. Oh! And Fukuoka has been hammered. Big high shot from one of the front rowers, I think that was. And is this another three? Could it be 13-0 to Japan? Heading into half-time, I think it will be. Goromaru will eat these ones up for breakfast. What a first half for Japan. In comes Goromaru, no mistake. It's 13-0. Japan all over this one. The Cherry Blossom fans are absolutely flying sky high at the moment. Well, the impact of their first match has followed through sensationally for Japan. They have continued on where they left off against the Scots. They are well and truly in control of this one. 13-0. They lead Scotland in this day 4 match of the day, and we have some interesting stats. Look at this possession and territory. 76 and 78, both to Japan. 5 line breaks to 0. Scotland just have not had the ball to even put together any line breaks at all. 2 high tackles, giving away the penalties right at the death as well. Japan have just dominated everything, every way, every corner, every turn, every little look has been owned by Japan. Scotland have had nothing. The second half needs to be a 100% turnaround if the Scots are even going to think of scoring a point, let alone wanting to win this matchup. Let's get down. Second half about to kick off. Scotland in big trouble here against Japan. Well, if Scotland can get their hands on some ball, it would be a great start, because they've struggled just over 20%. Now it goes down, and Bennett is thrown out the back door. Russell, no momentum, and a turnover. Horia, inside ball loses it to Hogg. Oh my word, Scotland, you suicidal bunch. Hardy gives it back to Russell. They don't want to kick it here. They've got Bennett. Bennett will just get out of his own and goal. Don't tell me they're going to run this out here. Denton to Lamont. And here comes Sean Lamont. He'll look upfield. Hammering kick as well. Ford and Wilson give chase. Not really the speedster Scotland won, but they're showing a bit more intent now. Goromaru pulls it in. He offloads in the tackle. A good pass as well. Finding his support from Tamura. Tanaka goes back to Tanikawa, and he kicks this one straight down the centre of the park. It is there for Hogg. If he wants to run it back, he changes mind and direction. Gilchrist pops it up for Russell, and Finn Russell's through. He'll look to the corner, gets the grubber kick. Once again, it's Wilson and Ford. Ford puts in a cruncher, and he gets Simon Capeaks, but it won't be enough. Japan hold on. Back they go to Horia, and Horia is through again. How many line breaks does this hooker need to make? Japan on the front foot once again. Thompson gets a good ball away to his left winger. And Fukuoka just about pulls away again. Putting a foot just in touch. We have a line out. 52 minutes gone. 5-man line out. Scotland, Gilchrist and Gray. Gets it to the front. Laidlaw away to Hardy. Hardy pops it up for Russell. Quick hands to Denton. Scott involved as well, and Bennett. Bennett on the top to Lamont. And here's Lamont looking to bust through, but he's pulled down nicely. Goromaru at the back. Gets another tackle. Recycled ball quickly. Bennett to Gray. Over the top to Denton. This has to be a try. It's Hardy. Hardy went to Seymour. Seymour for the corner. He's pulled down. A fantastic tackle. Scotland are starting to get into the match now. Denton, Russell, Hardy, got to be a try, Wilson, there's the offside advantage, Gilchrist is hammered. And a turnover ball as well, going the way of Leach, and surely will go back, yes, to the penalty. Scotland are getting some ascension here, and they look good to score as well. Oh, they just couldn't put that final touch on. The players offside. Everywhere was going wrong. Laidlaw. Oh, Laidlaw's tipped it. Laidlaw tips and goes. And it'll be Scott. Matt Scott scores. Scotland the back. 20 minutes to go. Do we have the revival of Scotland? And our mist ahead. Wow, put it all down to Laidlaw. He did brilliantly to tap that ball. Caught the defence off guard. And a couple of phases out, it was try time, Scotland. 2 passes and the try. Well, they've looked much better in the second half of Scotland, but this lead is just looking very hard to pull back. Now here is the man who launched it all, Greg Laidlaw. What can he muster up here for his team? 20 minutes to go. They need to score 2 tries. And this kick is so important as well, and he nails it. There's a 6-point difference now, the 2 penalties before half-time. Will they be decisive as this match goes to the wire? Tanikawa back to halfway for Japan. They've looked a shadow of their first half self in the second 20 minutes so far. Russell, Russell! Just about snuck through a very little gap. Laidlaw, oh, this looks ominous here. Bennett, and Bennett gets away. He's very quick as Bennett. Oh, good tackle. Oh, very well done and turned over as well. As now here comes Japan. A big option, centering ball there from Tanikawa. And it will be Seymour. Oh, Seymour's hammered into a goal. And it's a 5-minute scrum for Japan. Oh, I thought Bennett was going to be away down the other end, but it turns out it's Japan on attack. What a turnaround. Just 5 minutes out, 12 minutes left on the clock. Tanaka goes to the right. Great tackle there. And Tomaru is absolutely smashed. Japan throw everyone into the ruck. Scotland hang on, and Scotland get the turnover. Here's Hogg running. Oh, dreadful ball that Seymour has to clean up, and it's another 5-minute scrum to Scotland. Well, to Japan.
See it.
Wow, so much excitement. I don't know who's got the ball anymore. Another scrum for Tanaka, and Murphy waits for it at the back. What have they got this time, Japan? They do decide to go intercepted, and this is it for Seymour. Tommy Seymour, Laidlaw sparks it, and Seymour will scamper 100 metres to score what could be the match-winning try for Scotland. Oh my word, what a try! Intercept tries are something absolutely special. What a try! That is one of the best. Try of the World Cup, call it now, because it was that good. Tommy Seymour scores an absolute stunner. We have a 1-point ball game, kick to come, Seymour scampered away. Oh, I've not seen anything quite so spectacular in all my time. Well, he's done his part. Now it's up to this man to do his. Laidlaw, pressure. He's a cool customer. He's right in front. Laidlaw to put them in the lead. Laidlaw nails it. It's 14-13. Scotland lead for the first time. Scotland lead. Finally, they've had a resurgent second half, and we have 2 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. Wow, this has been an absolute phenomenal game here between Scotland and Japan. Wilson to Ford, now Dickinson. Dodgy ball, Lamont gets it away for Gray. Now Gray looking for his options and support. He's got Hardy. Hardy goes back and field to Russell. And this will just put an extra cream on the top for the Scots. Finn Russell scores, but he couldn't have when it really mattered. Oh, they'll put it out to a canter, and they will deny Japan the bonus point. But wow, take the game back a couple of minutes, and it looked like Scotland might lose. Now two fantastic plays. One from Seymour that was put away from Laidlaw. And now John Hardy, look at him, here he was. He's the one who spotted the space and field, and he put a beautiful ball in to Finn Russell. Was a promising superstar of the future for Scotland. Wow, the scoreline does not represent this match at all. This one also holds a lot of pressure for Laidlaw. Right in front to deny Japan a bonus point. He's done it. Oh, you've got a feel for the Cherry Blossoms. They come to conquer all, and they have been pipped by just an expert professional performance from Scotland. Not much more to say about it there. Scotland have put in an 18-minute performance. They did not let up. They were full of errors in the first 40. But as the match wore on, they just got better and better. Japan valiant to the final whistle. But that final try from Finn Russell blows this one out completely from where it was at the halftime break. 13-0 was the halftime score. Japan held that lead, but tries to Scott on around the hour mark. And then Seymour at the 76th minute. Can you believe an intercept from Laidlaw put away Seymour? And then it was the new man to a Scotland jersey, John Hardy, with a beautiful infield pass finding his fly half, Finn Russell, who went all the way 40 metres to score the third try. No bonus point, but boy, the situation they are at with 4 minutes to go, trailing by 6 points, they would not complain. Scotland, there's their try scorers as well. Russell, Scott, Seymour, Laidlaw with 3 from 3. As for Japan, Tamura with 1 try, Goromaru with a conversion and 2 penalties. Also shaved the post twice with drop goals. It was a fantastic first half from Japan that was bettered in the second from Scotland. Well, this one certainly has lived up to match of the day for the Rugby World Cup. Scotland get their campaign off to a winning start here at the big dance, the Rugby World Cup. But before we do depart, we will check out the stats and how this turned around from the first half. Scotland getting up to 43%. Japan still led possession and territory as well. Handling is 8-4, most of them coming from Scotland in the first half. But the line breaks, it was 0 by Scotland in the first 47. In the second half, they really stepped up their game. Absolutely must have got hammered at the half-time break. But they've come good, and they've got the win, which is the most important thing as far as Rugby World Cups go. The win on the day. So it's my time for today, done and dusted. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoy the World Cup and all the coverage coming from the channel over this special 6-week period of the Big Cup. So I'll be back again for plenty more matches of the day. Remember, if there's some you'd like to see in the future, do let me know. As always, we have discussions coming as well for each day and all sorts of rugby goodness for the Rugby World Cup. So Scotland get a thriller over Japan, and I'll be back again for plenty more. Until then, take care.